Hey everybody, JT here with another Alteryx and ChatGPT example. So we've been getting a lot of requests lately asking, how can we take this GPT model and begin to integrate it into our workflows? So one of the things we've been working on recently is putting together a pretty simple ChatGPT tool that will connect into the OpenAI API, allow us to pass in some data, and actually get a response back directly here in the workflow. So one of the first things I thought I would test out was doing some parsing, right? Parsing out data from columns is not always a straightforward thing to do. Whether you're doing text to columns or applying some regex, it can be a bit of a hassle sometimes. So down here below, I've got a list of different customer addresses. So I've got a customer ID, a name, and then over here on the right-hand side, we've got an address field. Now, let's say in this scenario, I'm just interested in figuring out what is the city here in this address. Well, I could go in and try to parse that out, but another thing I could try is just passing this through the ChatGPT tool and give it an instruction. So up here at the top, I've brought in a text input tool, and I've just given a simple instruction. I've asked it to extract the city name from the following address. So once we have our instructions set, I'm just going to append that in here with the rest of my data, and then just apply a simple formula tool to concatenate these two fields together. So we can see over here on the right-hand side, I've got a new prompt field created. So it's got our instruction and the list of addresses. And now we're just going to feed that into our ChatGPT tool and execute our workflow. So here now, our workflow is finished executing. So let's go ahead and check the response. So if I click on my browse tool over here on the right-hand side, we can see that a new column has been added to our data set. So this response column, if we take a look, it looks like it did a pretty good job. So if we look at our first record here, we got Denver, got Aurora, got Littleton. So if we just scroll down through our data set, overall, the results look pretty flawless. So if you have any questions on this, don't hesitate to reach out, but we should be coming out with some more examples here in the near future, so stay tuned.